In Yugen's case, I think it's the scale of the whole project. We have a celebrity involved. We also have other actors involved. We have animals involved. We have every combination of everything you never want to be shooting at the same time. So that's the exciting part of it. And it's the scale of it. This is a massive project, but we've had to condense it into a smaller amount of time than you would normally require to do something of this caliber. ORKA, we needed someone who wanted the enthusiasm, had the enthusiasm to want to do a project like this. This isn't just a case of being able to do the job, you have to want to do it. And everybody who worked on this job has wanted to work on it, and that's a huge difference.
Enormously thrilled to be working with this brilliant company, ORKA, here in Warsaw, where I am for the first time receiving, with these incredible software and technology in all the different domains of these suites that do different things necessary for this project. Incredible expertise, receptivity, can do rather than can't do culture, which in this post-production environment is typically very, in my experience, very rigid and very fearful. So to blend and combine the discipline of the timeline and the finances and the processes that must be adhered to with the discovery of creativity, which everyone also understands, that's a huge thing to do.
It was very nice to see and to work with Martha. The first encounter was when she was in Warsaw and we met together, and it was very unique because at the beginning she trusted us, very opened her mind to our ideas and suggestions, and she said that to us, that she has her vision, but it's not limited to only her vision, but she needs us to be in relationship to her, as partners or as just some other people that actually do something more to the project, not only feel basic ideas or just do their work, but trying to enhance everything she says.
It sounds slightly chaotic, but it's not. Every job like this has a flow of its own, has a workflow of its own. Because there's a lot of R&D, that's research and development in what we're trying to do, things have not been done like this before. So we're trying and we're pushing the boundary all the time, and we're seeing where we can go. My problem about things like that is I have to turn around to people and say, no, I can't tell you what something will look like at this moment in time, right until the end, because we could be changing things right up to the last moment.
It's not only about creating things in terms of art, it's also about communicating with coders to explain them how do we want to achieve this effect and to make it happen. We have a fractals in the room, and it's more complicated because this sequence is split into the 3 parts. The first part is the fractal, is the journey through the fractal world. Then we are going into the place where the room appears, and in this room there will be place for some actors, for columns, for all these weird things will happen. The length of this part will be also random, and then after that we'll have shorter sequence with the journey through the fractals, and then we are going into the transitions.
In Gnosticism, there is this idea of the Pistis Sophia, who is a deity and actually technically called an aeon, and she is responsible for the creation of the world and the experience of mankind in the world. So, but we go around blindly unaware of what is influencing us, and I think this is an attempt to look at the light and the dark and the unknown and the familiar and the unfamiliar, bizarre and the uncomfortable. So she is a character who comes and goes, and I think pictorially you will have the impression of her influence.
Very unique thing is that there will be no repetition in this. Every time you press play, it will be something completely different.